What is going on, everybody? It's Jordan Johnson here. Hope you all are having a great start to your trading week. Today is Wednesday, November 13th. Coming to you all with a little midweek video. We're going to take a look at a couple pairs here. We're going to look at US30 and we're going to look at oil. It's not going to be too long. We're going to look at some technicals. Let me go ahead and make this video for TradingView as well. Wow, I'm recording it for you all. Pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, what's going on, TradingView as well? We're going to look at a couple pairs here today. We're going to look at US30. We're going to look at oil. So let's dive right into it. If any of you all are in the $1 Million Visions Telegram group, if you're not in, you definitely should join. And if you follow my announcements on TradingView, you'll see a couple trades that I am in. That I have been following US30 very closely. I had, great entry. If you're in the Telegram and if you watch my videos on YouTube, you see my entry. So this is what I've been following. So let's quickly go over this interpretation, and I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at price now. So let's make this. Okay. So this is how I was looking at. This is one interpretation of how I was looking at US30. Easy 1, 2, 3, 4. I was looking at this as a 5-wave impulse. Then I was looking at this kind of as I guess you can call it. It could either be an ABC or WXY. I mean, it really doesn't matter. But I was kind of looking at this as a WXY. So, most of you know, if you don't know about just the basics of the Elliot Wave, you have a five-way impulse move up followed by some type of corrective structure. It could be either a 3-wave corrective structure as a ABC or a complex corrective structure as a WXY. So this is from this bias, I was immediately looking for price to shoot up towards targets. If you haven't watched my video on YouTube, go watch it. I kind of explain this and shows my position. So I had a great entry on US30 around in this area that I rode all the way up. Price came back up, retested previous resistance. Price came back up, tried to retest this level. We could not break this level. So I was also looking at this kind of, at the moment, I was looking at this as a 5-wave impulsive structure as well. 1, 2, you can count this as a 3, a 4, and maybe a 5 here. And then I was looking at this current move down as a somewhat of another ABC down for us to pop back up in prices, and this could still be a valid interpretation. I'm no longer in this trade, you all, just because of how I manage my trades. When I went into profit, move stops up, kind of protect entry, just protect against losses. That's my style of how I manage trades. Me being a swing trader, so I'm no longer in this position. It's interpretation of price going up very well could happen. But with that being said, by me not being in that trade now, I can analyze this trade a little better, because I don't really got no skin in the game right now on this current pair. So let's delete that. That's very well, that could be an interpretation. Two things to you want to look at when you're in a trade. You always want to try to look at the other side point of view of what Of course, look at this from a bullish interpretation. Somebody else can be looking at this trade from a bearish perspective, and you will want to think of, what is their confluences, what is their reasons for being bearish on this trade. So I do want to point out a few technical factors to you all today. Let's look at this. Price did come back up, try to retest resistance. It could not. Let's see. Let's get us an arrow here. This could be some type of double top formation. It could be signaling some type of reversal pattern that we could be breaking lower in US30 within the Dow Jones. This could be one interpretation. You can look at this and see we could be looking for price to come back down, retest. Could be doing something as maybe even a flat. So let's look at this. Put a horizontal line. Well, I'm on the right. Put a horizontal right here. And like I said, remember the first interpretation. This is why the beautiful thing about technicals and charts. And one of the reasons why I really love Elliot Wave, it kind of give you a basis for all of these possibilities. That way you know how to trade. So we can have this 5-wave up. And all this, it could be just making a bigger corrective structure, you all. It really could. We could be making some type of a flat formation with an A, a B, and a C. You know, possibly finishing somewhere in this orange box. I'll probably even lower. We might come back there and retest this 200 MA. Let's put on some Fibonacci as well. 50. Let's put on a couple others. Take that 38.2. Let's take that 50 off. Let's put 61. Let's put the 88 and the 78.6 on. So we also could be doing something like this, some advanced technicals. You know, this is why beautiful thing about technical analysis, you can go into your trader's toolbox and you can pull out all of these things. We could be making some type of a bullish Gartley. We could be doing something like this. You know, so that is a possibility. It's a very strong possibility that could be happening. For price to go right back up. Let's delete this. Let's bring on our Fibonacci extension tool. You take it from this point. It really doesn't matter if you take it right from the 61.8. Let's move this. It gives you just another kill zone that we can look at right there. So this is kind of how I am looking at US30 right now. I believe we may go lower. Let's see. Let's delete this arrow. I believe we may go lower in US30 just to push up higher. That's a possibility, and it's a chance that we could just go from current levels and boom, pop up. I'm no longer in this trade, and it's just the setup that I am personally looking for in US30. So that's just all the possibilities and scenarios of what could be going on. But that's why, you treat trading like chess. You think 2-3 steps ahead. You got to have a plan. You got to have a game plan. You can't just be out here buying and selling without no game plan. You can't be in trades without no type of trade management skills. You trade with a if then thought process. If price do this, then I will do that. If price do that, then I will do this. That's enough on US30. Let's look at oil. Looking at oil, it's real quick setup I see on oil. Not going to go into crazy amount of detail. Just know I am looking at pretty much all of this as a corrective structure. It's nothing impulsive about it. I'm looking at the corrective structure. I'm looking for price to make another big move up. I am looking at this. We got an impulse move up there. I am looking at this as a B, C style formation. With oil, it looks like it made a flat. Price came back down, retested this prior level of support. So I am looking for, and I could be totally wrong about this, but I'm looking for oil to shoot back up to about 58.30 area. But that's what I'm personally looking for on oil. Where would I be wrong at on this trade? Well, this trade idea, I'd be wrong on this trade idea if price did come and break these lows. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at on oil. It's a pretty clean setup. It's like a textbook freaking trade. I'm in this trade. I'm long on oil right now. relatively short stop because this is at a very critical area. Lastly, touch on Euro Swiss. Euro Swiss is doing real good. If you're in the Telegram group, you should have been in on this trade right now. And I'm up about 70 pips or so. As you can see, price is still falling. Euro Swiss is doing amazing for me right now. I believe on TradingView it's probably about to cut off. But that's about it, you all. If you're not in the Telegram group, please join me, Dollar Vision Telegram group. Any questions or answers, let me know. If you enjoy this content, like, share, trade it, refer other friends to it. I mean, it's totally free, 100% free content. If you don't follow the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Jordan Forex Trader, I think Jordan Johnson, MDV, Johnson Alpha Capital. It's one of them, you all. Follow the Facebook page, Johnson Alpha Capital. Like I said, I love all of the support I do get. I like all the messages. Just telling me how much you like the content. You know, let me know what you're struggling with so that I can try to tie it into my content. I try to drop 1-2 videos a week for you all. So if you're not watching them, you need to join the Telegram group and you need to follow the YouTube channel. And even if you're not subscribed to me on TradingView, subscribe. I'm over and out. I hope y'all have a strong finish to your trading week.